Hello, Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal. This is As Muhammad Khan and I again welcome you with a very interesting topic, that is resistivity. It is the characteristics of the conductor and it is directly related to the resistance. Means the specific resistance of the conductor is known as resistivity and it is related to the resistance student. So about the resistance I have taught you, like the resistance depends on the following factors. Like if we speak about a wire, then the wire have the particular length and its cross section have the particular area. So the resistance depend on the length of the conductor, means the resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. What does it mean? That if we will increase the length of the conductor, then the resistance will be also increased. And this you can see easily in the heater wire. The wire that is used in the heater have this type of structure. Means it has many coils or the turns, and due to that turns it covers the more length, and due to covering the more length it has the high resistance, and due to having the high resistance it shows the high heating effect. So resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. Means the length will be increased, then the resistance will be also increased. Second factor, that is area of the conductor. Area of the conductor. According to this, the resistance is inversely proportional to the area. Means if we will increase the area of the wire, or if we take the thick wire, then the wire, if wire is thick, then the resistance will be decreased. If the wire is thin, then the resistance will be increased, because it is inversely proportional. That's why you can see the heating device. Those heating devices have very thin wires. Very thin wires. Due to having the thin wires, they have the high resistance, and due to having the high resistance, they show the more heating effect. By combining these two factors, what we get resistance is proportional length upon area. If we remove this proportional mark, then what we take proportionality constant. So here this is the proportionality constant. Now it plays very important role, because this proportionality constant is known as resistivity, and it is represented by a symbol. That symbol is known as rho, R-H-O, rho. And the formula about the resistance that we will get, resistance is equal to rho L upon A. Rho is the resistivity, L for length and A for area. So with the help of this formula, we can also get the formula of resistivity. Like what is the formula that we will obtain with the help of this is resistivity is equal to resistance into area upon L. And with the help of this we can know that the resistivity, this resistivity depends on the following factors. Like resistivity depends on the resistance, directly proportional. Resistivity is directly proportional to the area, and resistivity is inversely proportional to the length. To the length. If the length will be more, then the resistivity will be less. If the area will be more, then the resistivity will be more. If the resistance will be more, then the resistivity will be more. So it is directly, means the resistance and area are the directly proportional to the resistivity. But in case of the length, it is inversely proportional. So these are the factors on which the resistance depend. Like it is the area of the cross section, this. It is the area of the cross section of the wire, this. And this is known as the length of the wire. So these are the factors on which the resistivity depends. Now the insulators have very high resistivity, and the semiconductors have the moderate resistivity, and some electric conductors like the electric wire that are made up of copper or aluminium, they have the low resistivity. But the other heating devices like the wires like the nichrome, tungsten and some other alloy wires, they have very high resistivity. So resistivity differ according to conductor. Now we come on the SI unit of the resistivity. The SI unit of the resistivity is, with the help of this formula we can get that is ohm meter. Ohm meter is the SI unit of resistivity, ohm meter. And we get it with the help of this formula only. With the help of this formula, rho RA upon L. How can we get it? Like, what is the formula of the resistivity? It is RA upon L. Now in this, what is the SI unit of the resistance? It is ohm. What is the SI unit of the area? It is meter square. And what is the SI unit of length? It is meter. So when this meter will move up, then it will be subtracted by these two, and the SI unit that we will get will be ohm meter. That's why we can say that the SI unit of the resistivity is ohm meter. So you can tell me the answer of this question, that what is the resistivity of the superconductor? Yes, you tell. Tell me the resistivity of superconductor. Yes, tell me. Very good. They don't have the resistivity. Why? Because they have zero resistance. That's why they don't have the resistivity. But insulators, conductors, semiconductors, they have the particular amount of resistivity according to the nature of the conductor. Okay. So it is about the resistivity, student. So thank you very much and have a pleasant day.